they're doing what the Most High told them. It works. It works to show that the Most High
spirits out of the marriage. And it said, well, the spirits would recognize them. They say, yo, we know who you are, we know you're the son of the Most High. You know, so the demons, they know Yahweh Shah, they know the Most High too. They fear the both of them. You know? Because the Most High gives whole powers to the son of Yahweh Shah. You know? So even the angels feel the Most High. That's why the woman says, God just, Yahweh Shah, like he's just a man. But we don't have to worship Yahweh Shah. White man created that. We don't gotta deal with that Old Testament. You know? Because even the angels before the outside. So the demons, they believe the Most High in terms of this person. But they know their maker. They know what purpose they were created for. And they don't better.
Second verse Kings 22, I'm going to start at verse 18. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, did I not tell thee that he would prophesy no good concerning me, but evil? Hear thou therefore the word of the Lord. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahweh And Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this manner, and another said on that manner. And there came forth a spirit and stood before Yahweh and said, I will persuade him.
Hey, that's why that's why Paul said not even angels could persuade him to, not believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah,
And Yahweh said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets.
Telling Esau what to do, how to do it in different plans, wisdom.
thou shalt persuade him and prevail also, go forth and do so.
All your lifetime. So he already knows how you're going to die in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And he sets it up using a different spirit. You know? Even when you go into Job, it says what? It says to the God, the Most High, presented himself before the Lord. And Satan was also among them. So Satan presented himself before the Most High. What does that tell you? That Satan is under authority. When you will present yourself before the CEO and shit, man, means what? You're at a lower rate. Give you a seat to sit down, you know? So it shows you Satan never rebelled against the Most High. He came and presented himself before the Lord. Paying homage. The Lord said, yeah, the Lord said, come into the throne, put down in. Anybody doing this job, come in and keep it. Show you the balance of the Most High, the left hand of the Most High. You know? The Most High gave the green light to the job.
It says, now therefore, behold, Yahweh hath put a lying spirit in the mouth of all these thy prophets, and Yahweh hath spoken evil concerning them.
Psalm 96, verse 4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. Verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
All the gods of the other nations are idols. Some that they just freestyle up. You know? You go to Wisdom of Solomon. Guess what? Baal said you don't have to offer up your son, the firstborn son, as a sacrifice. And also the demons speaking to me. And then with all that's a tradition that's ended up being kept in over time. You know, you see the depravity that comes about in a society. You know?
Wisdom of Solomon 14 on the start of 11. It says, therefore, even upon idols of the Gentiles shall there be a visitation, because in the creature of the Most High they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise.
I came here early. I did 2 in the car. Okay. Plus the 2 I need to send to you. All right. I need to upload the other 2 that I did in the car.
All right, we don't get the chance, yeah.
That's the most important, you know? It's so important that that's the first commandment. So when you make these different idols, when you go to church, you know, falling down in front of these statues, go to these different mosques, you know, you dive into these kinetic philosophies and things of that nature. The Most High was jealous. You know, and I'm talking about when our people, that's when the sign of the things. Because, you know, we're going to have to follow chosen people. And we're supposed to know better, man. You know?
It says, they are become an abomination and stumbling blocks to the souls of men, and a snare to the feet of the unwise. For the devising of idols is the beginning of spiritual fornication.
Devising of idols is the beginning of spiritual fornication. So because of the idols, we got different saying? He saw different tax rates for them to not teach the energy. You know? So the other way had the whole power of
I remember one church, they put that shit up 1 year, and both sides seen the light that goes in the church, and they whole church. And that church stood for over 120 years. Now, 1 year they put that LBGT flag up, and both sides had their church.
Judgment.
There's more in the scriptures that tell you that the Most High allows everybody to see that they are. So we say, when you're a child, you need to show money, you need to get money. So you have to make a change to be better, man. It's not just, oh, but I'm good, God, you got to something. That's the devil. What happens to what you did, bro? This is why things are about to get better.
It says, and the invention of them, the corruption of life.
Water. Alright, the water.
It says, but neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. For by vain glory of men they entered into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to it. Luke 6, or letters to Jeremiah. Luke 6 and 34. It says, whether it be evil that one doeth unto them, they can save no man from death, neither deliver the weak from the mighty. They cannot restore a blind man to his sight, nor help any man in his distress. They can show no mercy to the widow, nor do good to the fatherless. The gods of wood in which are overlaid with gold and silver are like the stones that were hewn out of the mountain. They that worship them shall be confounded.
That makes no sense, right? If I get in front of my car in the morning and pray to my car, no, man, it's the same thing with you go to church and you bowing down before these different idols. They call them all up, especially you know the kingdom. That's your peace, bro. You know, Santa Maria, you go to the kingdom of ribs, it has the whole idol in front of their face, man. Man, Northern Kingdom, they be having their idols all the way outside, man. You know, like with the Virgin Mary, with Jesus Christ. So, hey, man, when the Lord returns, man, you need to know that this is the true power.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 4. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other.
And that happened during the Jewish and during the Jewish heresy, other different displacements that
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 28, and there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands.
The work of men's hands. So somebody had to cut the wood out, carve it out, and then a portion of the wood used it for taking shit in, it goes inside, whatever the rest of it is, like this is a part of the temple. So for a good purpose, even for a bad purpose, let's get out of the same way. The spies are shipping the holy shit. You don't even get to touch that. So the same with the potato shit, it's the same with them. You know, everything is Russia. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Especially because they know it's Russia. They got big stuff about the Russia. Especially the black people. They never want to give credit to the Most High. Universe, Mother Nature, never hold. You can't say give credit to the Father. How do you know that God exists?
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 28, and there ye shall serve gods, the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.
Okay, so they're not alive. The whole side is alive. The whole side is alive. And they have rules like us, But it's going to say what? When it's raised against heaven. So all the characteristics and attributes that you have, they have as what? But these idols, they work on man's hands. And they get down so low that they make tithings out of cow shit and fish. And then drink it. Yeah, and too. That's really nasty.
And they think cows so precious like the shit that they use as hair gel. And they smear it all over their face.
I see somebody is a cow ass.
No, they think that the they think that they're precious. So they put it as like maintenance. They put it in each picture of the hair, this stuff, and then the hair. That's actually work shit. To get it from pictures. That's why you're not supposed to do the hair again. Acts 16, I'm going to start at verse 14. And a certain woman named Lydia, a seller of purple of the city of Thyatira, which worshipped the Most High, heard us spoke the Lord openly, as she attended unto the things which were spoken of Paul. And when she was baptized in her household, she besought us, saying, if ye have judged me to be faithful to the Lord, come into my house and abide there. And she constrained us. And it came to pass, as we went to prayer, a certain damsel possessed with a spirit of divination met us, which besought her masters, which gained by soothsaying. Then same followed Paul and us, and cried, saying, these men are servants of the Most High power, which show unto us the way of salvation. And this did she many days, but Paul, being grieved, turned and said to the spirit, I command thee in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach to come out of her. And he came out the same hour. That's the truth, man. These spirits don't have no power. These idols don't have no power over the power of Yahushua HaMashiach. And that's just one of many examples.
Philippians chapter 2, verse 10. That at the name of Yahushua, every knee shall bow, the things in heaven, and the things in earth, and the things under the earth. Verse 11. And that every tongue tongue shall confess that Yahushua Mashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father.
Right, so when Yahushua returns, all of creation is going to acknowledge the heart of God. You know, like you were saying earlier. Even the animals, they're going to praise the whole about the Yahushua. You know? And bow before the Yahushua. This is every knee shall bow. And the animals are going to bow too. Like you know, when you move to the Lion King, remember the zebras, all the animals they got, you know, they bow down, you know, to the sun. You know, that's very cool too. That was the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just like all the animals are the different spots to bow down to. So it's going to be the same thing when we come to even if you don't want to bow down, the body's naturally going to bow down to the hot shot. You know? It's like when they show you different animals. You got some spikes on top, but you got so much spiritual pressure that you can't even see you. You just get pinned down to your knees, you start trembling. Hey, how shots coming with some weight, man? With gravity, you know? How shots going to be the size of a planet? You know? But some say, how I see it. I mean, from north to south, from east to west, from different time zones, you're going to see how shots. You know? And that's nothing to the Lord, man. So say the least you do with spiritual power is to change the statue.
Well, bro, actually, brother, no matter of fact, you're going to read. Get the brother to come right down. I'm good. You got to
Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had raised himself a great mountain with foot upon it.
Yeah, so he had raised himself a great mountain for the foot. That mountain is represent that ship. You know, that father ship. You know, how shots be. You know, and they cast different chariots in space. But they did it in the first verse. They're going to judge this other sound of the 100 times more than anything. You know, those are just angels. How much more your outside church? That's why we're able to see all the time. Well, we got what we got.
Verse 7. And I would have seen the region or place whereabout the hill was graven, and I could not.
That means the way that the hill is, you know? So when you get closer to a mountain, you can't really see where exactly it is. As you go far out, you see it on the horizon, you see exactly what it is. So the outside chariot was so gigantic that it filled the horizon. You see a little bit of sky under the ship. You know? It filled the whole sky. You can see the horizon. Down up to high ground, you still don't see, you know, the rest of the sky.
Verse 8. And after this I behold, and lo, all they that which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
And that's when you Esau and the other nations and their armies. You know, when they have their solicitation, Space Force, you know, you have different nations that have this Space Force, and that's going to actually work. Because they know ultimately they know how to work. So they're going to try to band together. Now, after they shoot missiles, all during while it's happening, they're going to scramble because the outside screen in the midst of the world. They're going to scramble. So they're going to leave the battle they have to remember. They're going to band together to do the whole job. The outside screen, they know how to make up a hand on the way. He's going to stand up and he's going to win. I don't even need the Navy. The Navy is just, it's extra. I got this, you know. I got it for the Angels help, you know. There's so many people that my Angels help, you know, with the Angels. But, you know, it's not simple.
Before we even see the other angels, the first one we're going to see is the Yahushua. And then the other angels are going to come out of nowhere, gather the elector, and then, and 7. This is Revelation 12 and 7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found in the war of heaven. If they retaliated, their nation would have been like the Allah. They don't got orders from the Allah trying to strike back. Isaiah 31 and 3. Now the Egyptians are men, and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit.
Men, but not the Most High. The angels, they're gods too. They're many gods. God symbolizes power. In order to operate those vehicles, you gotta be a force, you gotta be a power. Take the angels to understand those G-forces. G-forces that liberate any fucking material. Traveling at light speeds. Different dimensions. Traveling under the water faster than the speed of sound. How can you fight that? You saw not even a missile beside the cherry. The cherry was so
It says, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall fail together.
We're going to the white American is in their minds. You know? Who's God is black. You know? I actually got an article real quick, and I got a description right up. So this is an article, an end time headline. Brothers is basically went into it. Goes, researchers discover proof of Bible story that took place 2,700 years ago regarding angels killing 185,000 soldiers in a single night. Yup, and you go to 2 Kings now. So I'm gonna get it. Let me get straight to the point on this. So this is 2 Kings chapter 19, verse 34. So it says, "For I would defend this city to save it for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. And it came to pass that night that the angel of the Lord went out and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000. And when they arose early in the morning, 5,000, that's 185,000. The most score is 80,000. So 185,000. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of bodies at one time. And the angel, you know, they moved fast. You know? So it was like in a matter of a moment. That could have been a few seconds, you know, a few minutes, you know. They moved very swiftly. Right?
It reads, "And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses."
See? It was so swift, we ain't even hear the screams. It was just fatal blows. You know? Because you go around with the army screaming at least. If they're in pain, if they get killed like that, we ain't hear no screams or nothing. It was just fatal blows. Dead right away. You know? We don't hit them. So the angels, they're very precise. You know? And they operate those vehicles, man. You know, that's what people think that they can address that concept. They would rather believe that they're aliens from other planets. You'd rather believe that than us telling you those are the angels of the Most High. You know, that makes more sense to them. They have 3 arms, you know, big heads, you know. Hey man, really that's left. They breathe, you know, they all naked, no clothes and shit. You know, little green aliens, big eyes, no man.
And that shows you too, just to add on, you know, just to have faith in Yahweh Shah. Because Hezekiah in that particular time, he was, you know, the Syrians were threatening, you know, his kingdom. And what he did, he prayed to the Lord. You know, and the Lord answered him by what? Sending the angels to wipe out 185,000 Assyrians. You know, and that right there too, it shows you too, they actually showed that evidence that actually took place. So, you know, for those who say, you know, the Bible, you know what I'm saying, it's a bunch of bullshit, but they have actual evidence to prove certain things that happened in the Bible, man.
There's many archaeological evidence they find those things. It'll be random, somebody will find something in their backyard, they go and check it out, say, oh shit, what are they doing? Bible, oh, listen to this book, oh, match this. And they find this book right there, and has the diet right next to each other. They're really like 2 feet apart or something like that. It shows you that they live at the same time, which backs up, you know, the Isaiah thing. You know, there's so much evidence to prove it, but people don't believe it because accepting the scriptures means you gotta accept that you're wicked. And that you gotta think about yourself that you gotta change. But most people don't want to change. That's why your house also John 3, this is the condemnation, light is coming into the world, but men love darkness rather than light. You know, because they lose their evil. So that would mean you have to accept that the Most High is going to destroy you because you love living the way that you live. So, go ahead.
John 3:18. He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High.
Yeah, so you got to believe in the Most High, and you got to believe in His Son as the pure names. You didn't call him Most High Christ Vessel. You got to have those names. The scripture said the Lord will turn unto us a pure language so that we may call upon His name and will come safe. So we can't, you know, have a unity with you if you call it on Most High Christ Bless higher. You know, you got all these Israelites always complaining and comments, so why can't y'all keep it together? You know, like, it's like some game wars, and man, it's about the right doctrine, man. You know, you gotta have those names, and just because you have those names don't mean it's just the right doctrine either. You gotta have the names along with the right doctrine. You
It's like you said, bro. Two birds gotta fucking die, man. Because they really believe Kendrick Lamar gave black people a chance to their life. That's why Jay gotta go. You know, who the fuck is Kendrick Lamar?
He's a man, bro. They love worship in men. And they don't have no guidance. That's why it's good to say our people have no shepherd. The shepherds have left them astray. So they don't know where to go, man. It's listening to that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking up to these people. They have these different idols that they look up to. They try to imitate them. And next thing you know, Jay just turned into a whole degenerate. You see men now painting their fingernails, I guess. That's a style now. You know? Men wearing skirts and shit. They're looking crazy. That's what they call it in fashion.
Verse 19. And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah, so they love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. So their flesh is attached to sin. The flesh must be to sin. You know, so they give these different characters, these different that oxytocin release in their brain when they do different activities. That's also it's hard for them to make work. It's like a drug. So it's a dopamine that it gives them. So it says that light is coming into the world, but men of darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. So them accepting that their lifestyle is evil is hard to do. No matter what, I think they lined up. Again, so you gonna tell me if you wanna pull that movie because you got a man up to this year before? Oh, that ain't my problem. You know? It's just reprobate mind, and a mind born in judgment.
It says, but everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High.
No, so everyone,
It says,
unless their deeds should be reproved. It's good to tell you that basically they hate the youth or something like that. I mean, it's hard, especially when man, you know, you got evil and shit. Another man telling you you're not supposed to do that. You know, especially the word is coming from the Most High, but when another man tells you, you know, it's like, oh, when you think you're better than me, you think you're better than niggas, you know? Who made you Lord over me? That's why they have problems with Moses too. Listen, man, we all the Lord's people, man. Who's this Moses, man, trying to tell us what to do? You know? So, hey, man, it's a hierarchy, man. It's right. The Most High set up order, man. You know? There's order in the heavens, there has to be order down here too. So,
Some Isaiah 1:16 says, why should we make you clean? Put away the evil we're doing, for my eyes cease to do evil.
yeah, cease to do evil, man. And evil is what? Sin. Anything that's contrary to sound doctrine, man. You know? That's what the guys before me. You know? Thou shalt not steal, you honor thy father and thy brother. You know? And those are the first thing. The first thing is like the foundation to all the rest of it. You know, so if you love your neighbor, you're not gonna just watch him sin. It's good to say, thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor. You see him go on. So if you know that he abomination is wrong, like how might not know that a certain thing, a particular thing is wrong. Let's say it's a little wrong.
Brought it out because Jake talking about the second chances in man, which is business. Right? But with the second chances, then we have a shot.
this cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, work for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yeah, so our affliction, which is but for a moment. We got to think of the grand scheme of things. We can't even think of eternity, but the Lord said He's going to make us immortal. So even though, you might be in, a couple of years or whatever, man, that's light in comparison to what the House Shah's going to give you, man, for the time that you put in. Even if you're better than get more, the House Shah's going to tell you every man the same thing. Which is what? Their mortality, everlasting riches, crown, Look forward, they're going to get that same thing. So he says, our life of affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us an exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Because once the Most High put us on, we're not coming down, man. The House Shah's coming to give us new bodies. The reason why we always went down as a people is because of our transgression against the Most High. So if the Most High destroys his body and make us like his son, God's, pure, we're not going to be susceptible to sin. So we're going to live forever. We're going to have everlasting life.
Verse 18. But we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Yeah, so we never look not at the things we have seen, right? This world. We look beyond this world. Because we understand that everything we see around us is an illusion, right? Eventually, the Lord is going to take all of that away, right? That's all people say, all these things are going to be resolved. It's only a matter of time. Clock is ticking, So we're thinking about beyond that, because these people in the world, they don't have this hope. They see World War III and they panic because they think that's the end of it all. That means the end of the world, everybody's dead. That's their thoughts. We're thinking of salvation, The Most High is the only one that's able to preserve us, when these things come to pass.
For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Things which are seen are temporal. Things which are not seen is what the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be eternal, man. We're talking tens of thousands of years in the future. We're still going to be alive when the Lord's over the elect. We're still going to be alive living in the kingdom of heaven. Never age, always in a healthy state. The air is going to be fresher. The water is going to be more vibrant. Life is going to flourish under the influence of it.
Romans 6 and 5. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
So basically, we partook of Yahweh's ministry. We partook of Yahweh's death. And he said, what?
That we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection.
We're in the likeness of his resurrection. We got resurrected, and then what? He went up to the Father. And he said, what? When he was risen, he said, all power is given unto me in heaven and earth. So, if he has all the power in heaven and earth, imagine the kind of type of things that he could do for us. So the Lord, that's why he said, what? Let not your heart be troubled. Believe in the Most High, but you also in me. My Father's house is in dimension, which is the other planet.
You're gonna start at 1.
This is Romans, the 6th chapter, the 1st verse. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin, that grace may abound? Yahweh forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Right, so what is sin? Sin is the victim of the Lord, right? This one is being dead to sin.
Know ye not that so many of us were baptized into Yahweh Shai, were baptized into his death? Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Yahushua was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life.
Right, so we mortifying the old man,
For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall also in the likeness of his resurrection. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed.
that's what's gonna happen. So the likeness we're gonna come on is that the likeness that Yahushua was in. Yahushua was righteous, Yahushua was perfect. We're gonna put on perfection. We're not gonna sin. That's the likeness we're gonna put on Yahushua's resurrection. You know, Yahushua was resurrected from the dead, and we being raised from the dead. You know, okay? Listen, starting us with us not knowing the truth. Started with us being raised from the dead. And now we're becoming righteous. We're being found righteous with the blood of Yahushua. Okay?
It says, and knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of
So
sin
the old man is killed. So the old man crucified, being put on the cross, which Yahushua. So that old man was put to death. Right? The former you. Go ahead.
that the body of sin might be destroyed, that henceforth he should not serve sin. But he that is dead is freed from sin.
Right. So it says, for henceforth we should not serve sin. What is serving sin? The scripture speaks about us being subject unto sin. So when we believe in Yahushua, we being set free from sin.
Romans 8:1. There is therefore now no condemnation
The
to
word condemnation means to be sentenced to punishment for what? The law bring people to sin. Okay?
Therefore, there's no condemnation to them which are in Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
It's walking after the flesh. So walking after the flesh, that's the word being carnal. Now, a person that's carnal is a person that's impulsive. That's a person that needs to see something, touch something. Because your eyes and your sense of touch is all comprised of what? The flesh. So a person that is walking in the flesh, a person going by sight, going by physical touch, for them to believe. So we're not walking by the flesh, we're walking by the spirit. This is what the word. Okay?
Verse 8. Now
Matter of
if,
fact, it is long. Yeah, go ahead. Read down.
For the Lord, the spirit of Yahushua, made me free from the Lord of sin and death. For what the law could not do, in that it was
The
weak.
Lord's life is complete. That's how we see life.
What the law could not do, that it was weak.
Now, listen, what the Lord could not do. Now, the question is, what was it that the Lord could not do? He could not bring us to righteousness. It goes on easily. It says, why? Because it was weak in the flesh. Because was the law, was it deeper found in the law? No. Deeper was found within us in the flesh. So the law was perfect, but the flesh wasn't perfect. So that's what it said, for what the law could not do. Being that weak in the flesh. That sense. Because that's what the Most High is going to put the law within our inward parts. Because the law is perfect, so now the Most High will give us perfect bodies to keep the perfect law. Get that you made. Yeah.
It says, Yahushua sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh.
Yahushua, because Yahushua never sinned, he was tempted, but was found perfect. That's why he was the lamb without blemish.
And for sin, condemned sin in the flesh.
Why he condemns sin, because he never sinned. Yeah.
That the righteousness of the law have been fulfilled in us, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit.
You got something? Yeah, you gotta bring it up.
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. Beloved, now are we the sons of thy powers and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is.
That's right. So we're going to just say how it's not. We're going to have the mortal body space closed. That's how it's down when he was risen, going into the journey, his body was transformed. That's like with Elijah. He got beat up, his clothes got fell.
Oh, Yahweh shall was perfect before he went up.
You can't stop there.
When we go up, we gonna be transformed. Because Yahweh shall was perfect. When we go up, our body's gonna transition into that first 15th chapter. You know, receive the new body.
But now hath he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established.
So what's the word? What is a mediator? The word mediator or mediator is an in-between God. So Yahweh Shah, he's an in-between God between Israel and the Most High. So Yahweh Shah is the middle God or the mediator.
Of a much better covenant, which was established upon better promises. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. For finding fault with them,
So what fault was found with us? Because fault was not found in the law, but the fault was found within us. Why? Because the flesh was unperfected. Go ahead.
he saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them into their hearts.
Because the first time the Lord had put in his stone was symbolized they being put in our stony hearts or our stony minds. So this time the Most High says he put it right in our flesh or in our hearts, which is our mind, and he's gonna put it within us. Okay?
I will put my laws into their mind and write them into their hearts, and I will be to them a power.
So that the Lord gonna put the spirit within us to be perfect. Whereas right now, we don't have that spirit. And the flesh we have now is weak, it's corruptible. Okay?
And they shall be to me a people, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, say, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness and their sins, and their iniquities will I remember no more.
Let me get straight to the point. John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free from what? Sin. Because scripture speaks about the bondage of corruption. Now, if you in bondage, what's happening? You're in chains, you're a prisoner, a prisoner is a slave. So who's under the subjection of sin, but when Yahushua came in, he set us free from sin. He broke the chains.
It reads verse 33. They answered him, We be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Yahushua answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin.
So read that book 2 times. Whosoever committed sin.
This is John chapter 8, verse 34. Yahushua answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin.
So put the word slave there.
Kind. So this is John 8, verse 34. Yahushua answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the slave of sin.
Put the word prisoner there.
Kind. This is John chapter 8, verse
It's
34.
all pretty much the same thing. The slave is a prisoner.
It reads, Yahushua answered them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the prisoner of sin.
There you go. Now let's get Galatians 5. I guess it gives
This is Galatians 5:1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith.
What is liberty? Liberty means to be set free from something. And what happened?
Battery life?
We became
It's an
we were
Android.
set free from
It's
sin.
iPhone. I use iPhones.
Wherewith the anointed hath made us free.
The anointed is say Yahushua.
Wherewith
Finish it
Yahushua.
from the top of Yahushua.
Galatians 5:1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Yahushua hath made us free.
There you go. Right?
And be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage.
Be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. So what's the yoke of bondage? That means enslaved or servant sin. That's the yoke of bondage. When you're in bondage, you're the chains. That's why we read on to that finish right.
Behold, I Paul say unto you that if ye be circumcised, Yahushua shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised that he is a debtor to do the whole law. Yahushua is become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, ye are fallen from grace.
Right, that's what we need.
Alright.
Get that.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For the Most High spared not the angels that sinned.
Now the angels is going back to Adam, you know, because we also known as angels. Get on Psalm 82, because we all consider angels. So going back to Adam sinned, and through Adam sin entered into the world. And when sin entered into the world, what happened? It led to the flood. It led to Sodom and Gomorrah. It led to what's coming next. The next event is the destruction. Going back to the sin. Read that.
So Psalms 82 and 6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are sons of the Most High.
Right, so we all consider to be sons of God, angels on earth. Go ahead.
It says, but ye shall die like men,
But ye shall die like men. Why is that? To sin, right? Go ahead.
and fall like one of the princes.
To what? Sin. What causes death? Sin. How do we know that? We got Romans 6:23.
This is Romans chapter 6, verse 23. It reads, for the wages of sin is
Death
death.
is what? A payment. So the payment for breaking the law is death. Go ahead.
But the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahushua our Lord.
That's us being liberated from the chains of sin. Now let's go back.
Kind.
Read again from the top.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell.
Now hell means the grave, because when you break the law, get what's that? Romans 4:18. Or not particular 15, the law runs back. So when you break the law, it brings death. So you gotta read that.
Romans 4:15. Because the law worketh wrath, for where no law is, there is no transgression.
So what happens when you break the law, you go to the Most High's wrath. So to be casted in hell is the grave through sin, which is death. So if the Most High spared not to use that sin, going back to Adam, all the way down to us, get on that grave from Adam to Moses. So that's what hell's talking about. It's talking about the grave. It's not we all go to the grave. Let's get it.
Romans 5:14. Nevertheless, death reigned from
Read
Adam.
again.
Romans 5:14. Nevertheless, Death reigned.
Death reigned why? Through breaking the law, right? Going back to Adam sinning, and then sin entered into the world, death entered into the world. Okay?
From Adam to Moses, even over them that had not sinned, after the similitude of Adam's transgression,
Because we all die now. Okay?
who is the figure of him that was to come.
That's all we need. Let's go back.
Fine. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 4. For the Most High spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell.
Because you're not talking about the angels and the heaven. It's talking about us. Now, cast them down to hell is talking about being cast into the grave, being put to death.
And delivered them into chains of darkness.
And to deliver them to what? Chains of darkness. We broke down what's a chain. And what's darkness symbolizes the absence of having the knowledge of the Most High and sin. So now we're being chained onto sin. That's the chains of darkness. So now we're subject unto sin, but through Yahweh Shah, we're being made free.
It reads, to be reserved unto judgment.
Right, to be preserved unto judgment. Preserved means to be set aside. Because the reason why the whole world or this current world is because of sin. You know, you can preserve it to judgment. You got something?
This is Sirach, chapter 16, verse 7. They were also known as the Nephilim.
Yeah, the fallen ones.
It says, Sirach 6.
Read about in Genesis the 6th chapter. Okay.
This is Sirach 16 and 7. He was not pacified toward the old giants who fell away in the strength of their foolishness.
Now going back to the descendants of Adam, or the Adamites, who fell away from their foolishness, going into sin.
Baruch 3 and 26. There were the giants famous from the beginning that was of so great stature and so expert in war. Those did not the Lord choose, neither gave he the way of knowledge unto them, but they were destroyed because they had no wisdom and perished through their own foolishness.
Going into sin. So, sin is the reason why death is in the world. But when Yahweh Shah delivered the elect, we get changed and put on these new bodies, we can all be perfect. Therefore, we're not going to experience death anymore. We're not going to experience death anymore. We're going to be immortals. But right now, we're considered to be mortals. Whereas mortality can be subject to death. But when we become immortal, meaning we're not going to be subject to death, we're going to be righteous. It's really that simple. Are you ready? That's it?
Yeah. Right. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26. A new heart also will I give you,
Your heart talking about your mind, of course. Right.
and a new spirit will I put within you.
Right, so the spirit that's in us right now is going to be removed from us, that spirit of sin, and we'll get the spirit of righteousness.
It reads, and I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you and cause
That's the
you.
laws being put within inside us, you know, okay?
I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them.
Right.
That was it.
Last person that was about the name. Yeah. So read that again.
Done.
I'll try to find it in my head.
This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 26. Oh, you may start up a little bit.
No, read with this.
Fine. So this is Ezekiel chapter 36.
Where it says the Lord will put his spirit within us.
Fine.
Okay.
So this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 27. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them.
Right. Now, let's go to Genesis. Paul and read.
Genesis 6, and I'm going to start at 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. It says, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with men, for that he also is flesh.
Read also is flesh, right? Go ahead.
Yet his days
So
shall
the
be
Most High took his spirit back. Go ahead.
yet his days shall be 120 years.
120 years going back because of sin. So our lifespan went back because of sin. But it says that the Most High can put his spirit within us so we can be perfect. So we can live to be immortals. So that's what I wanted. Now read that part again to mine.
It reads, this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 27. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them.
There you go.
This is Romans 8 and verse 30. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly.
Creature means something that's created. Vanity is talking about sin. So we were subject unto vanity, unto sin. Under the chains of sin, under the imprisonment of sin. Not willingly.
It says, but by the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
Right. By the reason of him, because it was all part of the Most High's plan. Because going back to Adam, you know, it speaks about the tree of good and evil. We had to learn both sides. We had to learn, we were taught, given the law, and we didn't receive what happened when we break the law, what's the results. Now we see the results of what happened when we break the law. So now we reign as gods on earth. And we have both sides of the spectrum. That's having knowledge. That's when the skill becomes level. Because that's what the word iniquity. The word iniquity, when you break it down, it means not deed, meaning not. You got the word equity, it means equal. So it means not equal, or not balanced. Because when you have a scale, that scale is supposed to be leveled up, it's supposed to be balanced. When that scale is unleveled, that's iniquity, not balanced. Okay.
Back. I'm gonna read it again. This is Romans 8 and verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope.
And now we're subjected to hope, Yahushua. That's how we're set free from that subjection of sin. Now we're subjected under Yahushua. Because we're now slaves to Yahushua. Right? Somebody can find that.
This is 2 Ezra 2 and 10. Thus saith the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles, which I had prepared for them. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary. So the kingdom, the Lord is going to give us an everlasting tabernacle, which is the same body that Yahushua and the angels have. The bodies that cannot deteriorate, the bodies that's immortal, you know? So it says you're going to have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. The tree of life is what? Having wisdom, man. Wisdom that Yahushua gave Solomon, the Lord is going to give us greater, man. Like Yahushua said, Solomon in all his glory, you know, it's not the way like what it is. You know? So we're going to be greater than King Solomon in the kingdom. King Solomon was going down, man. You know? So it says we shall neither labor nor be weary. So we're not going to have to work, man. We're going to have servants. The servants is going to be the other nations, man. Son of what Esau Edom. We're not going to have to cultivate our lands. We're not going to have to go and do laborious work, man. Chop down our own trees to build houses. You know, lay down our own foundations. We're not going to have to do that, man. Because we're going to be the nations of kings and priests. Royalty, royal house. Right?
This is Ephesians 4:1. I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord.
So speaking is apostle Paul. So Paul referenced himself as being a prisoner or a servant unto the Yahushua. Because now we went away from being a servant to sin, to being a servant to Yahushua. Or a slave, went away from being a slave to sin, being a slave to Yahushua.
Beseech you that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 20. Let every man abide in the same calling wherein he was called. art thou called being a servant? Care not for it, but if thou mayest be made free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Lord being a servant is the Lord's free man. Likewise also he that is called being free is Yahweh's servant.
Meaning a slave unto the Lord. Because we became a free man unto sin. Now we became a slave unto Yahweh. So we're Yahweh property. Right?
Yes, next verse. Verse 23. Ye are bought with a price.
So how was we purchased through the blood of Yahweh? Now we belong to Yahweh. So that's how we were bought. So now we are Yahweh's property.
But not ye, the servants of men.
Yes, we're not servants unto men, we're servants unto Yahweh. We're slaves to Yahweh. Anything else?
This is Matthew 11 and 28. Yahweh speaking. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart.
So this is work. So within the service, we have duties to perform.
Yep. It says, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
There you go. Yeah. Speak up.
Verse 25, it says, for I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. And though after my skin and worms destroyed his body,
Read again from the top.
this is Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth,
The Redeemer is Yahweh. Right?
and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth.
And we're within the future. Right?
And though after my skin and worms destroyed his body,
Meaning, Job is going to die and his body going to be decomposed. Right?
yet in my flesh shall I see God.
But yet in his flesh, not in the spirit, in his flesh, when he sees, you're going to see Yahweh shall return because Job has to be back here again. You have to be reincarnated. Because he said that flesh is going to be decomposed, but within his flesh, you're still going to see Yahweh shall, because Job is reincarnated back as a new body, a new name, a different mother. So he has to come back as a new baby, but he's going to see Yahweh shall.
It says, whom I shall see for myself, and mine eyes shall behold, and not another.
Not another.
And though my reins be consumed within me,
If you live after the flesh, you shall die. If you
Romans 7. Romans 7 and 20. It reads, now if I do that I would not, it is no more that I do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
So sin is present within the flesh.
I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. But I see another law in my members,
Talking about within the body, which shall another law in his members, right?
warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin
So he spoke about being captive to sin. He said, I see another member warning us to go up on high. Because what's the law? The law is something that tells you what to do. Now you have the laws of the Most High, you have the flesh to do something else. The law of the Most High say, they give the law on adultery. But the flesh tell you, man, go ahead. She told you it's complicated, so technically, but you don't really know the details of that. You might fall into sin. That's trying to challenge that theory. So that's what Paul's saying. He's talking about it's a question constant going in mind. Because he desired to do the right thing, but the spirit of sin is within the flesh. And he said, bringing me back to subject onto the law of sin, being back slave to sin, right? That's what we need.
And therefore, that which is sown be not turned upside down. And if the place where the evil is sown has not away, then cannot in him that is sown the good. For the grain of evil seed had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness have been brought up unto this time, and how much shall they yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
We're approaching that time of question. So it started back with Adam, and that seed grew to that great tree of wickedness. So now the time of question is going to come. Most High said Yahweh
says, wonder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed hath brought forth. And when the ears shall be cut down, which are without number, how great a floor shall they fill.
So that's going back to wickedness. Wickedness being represented as a thing. That's why in 12 it speaks about the harvest. But that's pretty much it, right?
You sure? Switches, brother?
For as much then as Yahweh Shai has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
Yes, we have to arm ourselves with the same mind, because our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, is suffered in his flesh. You know, speak about how we're not greater than our master. Alright, so Yahweh Shai suffered in the flesh. Alright, let's gain him. You know, he suffered by
Matter of fact, you sure?
his own people scoffed.
It's careful, Hold your brother down.
Alright, that's why the scripture say,
Go careful.
Tell him to go with him.
They hated him. They hated Yahweh Shai first. Okay. He suffered through the crucifixion.
Read, yeah.
Okay. So Yahweh Shai suffered in the flesh. So we have to arm our minds, prepare our minds to suffer here in Babylon. Okay. Because this truth, the scripture speak about this truth is not going to be broken apart. That's what a lot of take, when they first hear about the Israelites, they hear all about the sweet things. They don't really meditate on the goodness. Alright? So you have to prepare your minds to go through trials and tribulations. Just like how the prophets did, back then, 2,000 years ago. The prophets suffered, man. The Apostle Paul, him, preaching in his ministry, he went through many trials and tribulations as well. When he went to Jerusalem, they was trying to persecute him. They was trying to, they persecuted, the 11 out of the 12 disciples. All right, showing you that, they suffered, man, for Yahweh Shai's sake. Okay? Yeah.
It said Yahweh Shai's disciples, man will come after me. Let him deny himself, take up his cross.
Yeah, we have to deny ourselves and follow Yahweh Shai, man. Meaning what? The disciples at that time, what? They forsook their families, man. All the things they did, they put away their jobs, their families, and they followed Yahweh Shai, man. Show you the faith that the disciples had, man. All right? And a lot of it was many more disciples before that, but they fell away, man. So we have to prepare our minds, to put off our families. Right? The scriptures speak about how we're not supposed to put our families over the Yahweh Shai. And a great example of that is when we go into the Old Testament, Eli, the priest, we see what the Lord did to him. Because he put his children over, the Most High. So we have to deny ourselves. All the things that we may love in society, we have to deny that, put that off. And follow Yahweh Shai, 100%, 144%.
Yeah, right.
This is Romans 13 and 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
Right, so we scriptures speak about two in Galatians, the first chapter, to walk in the spirit, so we don't fulfill the lust of the flesh. So we have to follow and walk in the spirit. How do we do that? How can we walk in the spirit? By fasting, praying.
Got it.
Doing the Lord's work. All right, doing your video
that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High. For the time past, my life may suffice us, that I wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
Yeah, we're supposed to live to the will of the Most High. Okay? Now, I wrote down earlier, how we submit ourselves to the Lord. Right? Like doing His work. Being doers of the word and not hearers only. Keeping the Sabbath days holy. Keeping the holy days holy. Passover, the Day of Atonement. All right, the Feast of Dedication. All right, we have to remain spiritual. All right, we want to feel the lust of men. And if you don't give certain examples.
For times past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, and we walked in lasciviousness.
Yeah, when we had the Gentile state in mind. Okay? Go ahead.
Lust, excess of wine,
Excess of wine, being a drunkard. Not being a drunkard, man. All right?
banquetings, and abominable idolatries.
Yeah, abominable idolatries. Meaning what? Worshipping other idol gods, man. Just like, quick testimony, I was speaking to my woman today, and she was basically, telling me how her curriculum was a part of the law. She was a doing all types of witchcraft, to obtain money. So now even when we go back in the ancient times, all right, we go into the time of the Babylonians, you had a lot of our people, idol worshiping, sacrificing their children unto Molech, all right? In the time of the Greek Empire, you had our people, worshiping Zeus, and all those idol gods. And the same thing to these very days. Our people, they sell their souls, for money and other things, man. You have people who go to Muslims who go to Mecca once a year to worship a cobblestone, man. And the scriptures speak about how not to worship what a stone. So we're not supposed to put those things away, man. We're coming to the truth, all right? And it's a lot of idol worship, even when people worship the celebrities. They put these celebrities on the planet. See? But they're going off. And that's why the only thing that's going to do is lead them to the high, destruction. All right? Because the Lord sent his men out to teach his truth and to give you warning. But you rejected that, man. You rejected the words of Yahweh Shalom Shah and choose to be wicked.
Wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of right, speaking evil of them.
Yeah, so they think it's strange that you're not basically following after them. They're looking at you like a weirdo, just like today. That's why you call it they scoffers. Or you may have friends in the world that look at you weird for not smoking, smoking a blunt with them, or not, doing, partaking in wickedness, going to these different orgy parties, committing adultery. They look at you as strange, man. Like, are you not doing that? Who do you think you are? Or you think you must think you should be holier than us? Because our people, they're wise to evil. But good they have no knowledge of. All right, now, these people I'm talking about is 2/3 of the nation of Israel. So-called Negroes, like some Native Americans. Okay? So we have to, follow the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we speak about fighting the fight of faith until the very end. All right?
Hey, you want something with that?
Philippians chapter 3, verse 14.
No louder, bro.
This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahweh Shai. Philippians chapter 3, verse 14.
Okay.
Like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Like it was announced. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Yahushua.
Right, where's that prize? All right, that prize is receiving those crowns, man. You know, receiving salvation first and foremost on this side, man, from the destruction. All right, and receiving those crowns by Yahushua, man. All right, receiving salvation, being, you know, the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, being a part of, you know, the governing body, the elect, being a part of that 144,000 body, man. All right, not seeing death, you know, on this side, you know. So that's the prize that we, you know, we're shooting for and aiming for. All right, to be joint heirs with Yahushua Mashiach in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and not being destroyed by fire or famine. All right, in Babylon the Great. All right, we're trying to, you know, receive that. You know, we're trying to be beamed up in those chariots, man. That's our goal. That's why we come out here and labor, you know, for Yahweh Shem Shah. All right, day in and day out. That's why we meditate on the Lord, so we can receive that prize, man. All right, because the kingdom of heaven is going to be glorious. All right, we're going to receive our land back. You know, Israel. All right, we're going to be, you know, priests and kings of the kingdom of heaven. All right, we're going to have our woman. You know, we're going to ultimately, you know, have slaves in the kingdom, man, and be righteous towards Yahweh Shem Shah, because we're not going to have these corruptible bodies anymore. All right. The scriptures speak about how the Lord is not going to forget them our labor of works. Okay? So that's why it's important to keep, you know, abounding in the work of Yahweh Shem Shah and being faithful, man, and not to be weak.
Last scripture.
Philippians chapter 3, verse 15. Let us therefore as many as be perfect be thus minded, and if in anything he be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you.
Yeah, so read it again.
Let us therefore as many as be perfect.
We have to be as perfect. All right? Just like Yahweh Shah. When Yahweh Shah was, you know, was on the scene, he was without blemish. He was perfect. And that's how we have to be. We have to be like our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah. Even though we sin in the flesh, we have to be perfect. Okay? You know, we have to strive for perfection. All right?
Be thus minded, and if in anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you.
And with that, the Lord is edifying. We want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Akakudash.
With that, shalom.